What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see behind me, it is super snowy and it's actually cold enough that the snow is sticking to the ground. And I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to take the GTS out in the snow just to see how well it does. And yeah, that's what today's video is going to be all about. How the GTS does in the snow. All right, let's hop in. It's a little bit cold. And that's also the reason why I'm wearing my mask. Ow! Okay, first things first. Gotta take the snow off my feet and then get in. Oh, damn. That really hurt. So first things first, this snow looks really, really beautiful. And I have a really big empty parking lot right there. I'm gonna take some quick pictures and then we'll begin the video. I have the GoPro right over here. And yeah, I'm not gonna be driving with one hand and recording with this hand. And I don't wanna risk crashing. So 2 hands on the wheel at all times. Capiche? Capiche.
Yeah, look. Ayy, stay on leeching for the energy. I ain't worried, give a fuck about the enemy. Beat his ass, got him thinking it was 10 of me. That's why tonight I'm on the weed, not the Hennessy. Niggas lying, but I tell you how it really be. Dropping game, I could spring.
Braking power in rear-wheel drive cars is actually the same as all-wheel drive cars. Ooh. There's actually a myth going on that the snow is hitting the sensors, that's why. But there's a myth going on that rear-wheel drive cars cannot perform as well as all-wheel drive cars in the snow when braking, and that's not true. When you're braking, whether or not you're in an all-wheel drive car or a rear-wheel drive car, it doesn't really make a difference because it's just braking. You're trying to stop, you're not trying to move. Moving, on the other hand, is a completely different story because in rear-wheel drive cars, all the power is going to the back wheels and not to all 4 wheels. Like in my C43, it was rear wheel biased, so it had 70% going to the back, 30% of power going to the front, and that did very well in the snow. I drove that car basically everywhere. It's so funny because of the amount of looks that I get from people when I'm driving this car in the snow. They're all looking at me like I'm stupid. Like they're shocked that I am taking this car out in the snow. They probably don't even know what this car is. Within these past few minutes of driving, I passed by 10 cars. They're all looking at me like, what are you doing? I am currently driving. So far, so good. It's actually not that bad. Like I'm not really slipping, but then again, I'm also not flooring it. If you're flooring it and you raise your RPMs, your back wheels will just completely spin and you'll lose control of the vehicle. And the thing is, I don't want to go on the highway right now. I'm sure you guys can understand that. I definitely don't want to go on the highway and driving highway speeds in this car. I'm sure you'll do just fine when you drive on the highway as well. It's just that I don't want to do it because there's no need for me to, because I'm already driving 30 miles per hour. And yeah, on the highway, no one's going to be going faster than that anyway. All right, so here we are. We're coming at a turn and the light is red. I'm braking and it was completely fine. It was not bad at all. I didn't slip or anything, which is good. Yeah, no issues with traction. Wow, I'm actually really surprised. This is my first time driving my GTS in the snow and it's actually not bad. You don't really have any issues at all, except when you're turning at maybe 45 degrees. You might slip a little bit, but it's very easy to regain control of this car. So yeah, we're gonna make a U-turn over here to see how well the car can U-turn while we're driving in the snow. Now it's our turn. People beeping at me. I don't know why. Oh, we're slipping. Okay, cool. You don't really have any issues with it. And it actually is pretty fun to drive this thing in the snow. You just have to be really, really careful. And I know I'm saying this as I have a camera in my hand driving in the snow. I understand. I'm doing it for you guys. So hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I actually want to do a little bit of a braking test now. I'm going to let these cars get a few hundred feet in front of me. Friend to the rescue. Is that what they're doing? They're rescuing each other? Great. Okay, we're going to accelerate a little bit more. 40 miles per hour and brake. Wow, that did really well. So here we are. We're at the speed limit. We're at 30 and now we're gonna brake. Okay, well we slipped maybe 20 feet tops, but that's how it's gonna be in all-wheel drive cars anyway. So as long as you have winter tires, you're good. So right now we are on complete 4 or 5 inches of snow, And what actually helps is if you have your car in sport handling mode, you will actually be able to spin the wheels in the back, because basically what traction control does, it cuts off power and it doesn't allow your wheels to spin. So if you are getting stuck, just turn traction control off all the way or go into sport handling mode and you'll start moving again. That's literally what just happened to me. My traction control was on and I wasn't moving at all. So I just popped into sport handling mode, floored it just a little bit more to like 2,500 RPM, and I got out and I was able to start moving again. So let's say, for example, you're at a complete stop like I am here, and you have like 5 inches of snow on the ground, which is looking like this, and you have your traction control on. This is basically what's gonna happen. Your traction control is gonna go off immediately, and yeah, you'll start moving, but if you're up a hill, you probably won't be moving. So at that time, then what you're gonna wanna do is turn on sport handling mode or turn off your traction control all the way and then start moving. And it's much, much easier to start moving like this. So yeah, let's see how funny the car looks right now. Look at all the snow. Oh my goodness. The front end is just a disaster. There's so much snow on the front end of the car. I gotta take some of it off. There we go. Gotta get some airflow back into the car. Oh my goodness, covered in snow. Let's free them up a little bit. Okay, much better. Let the car breathe a little bit more. If you don't pound your feet off before getting in your car, you're ridiculous. All right, let's go. Drive, and let's start moving. Cool. I think the GTS is the ultimate snowplow. So if you guys get stuck, just use that tip. Put your car in sport handling mode or turn off traction control all the way, and you'll get out in no time.
Corazon, gun finna jump for this shit. All top when I speak, all cap with the speech till they caught up in the rapture. I'm so out of line with the phrase game. Let's take a break, been a long day. Hit your line, what you fall through with the light sticks. Maybe help me spark the ideas. We got nowhere else to go, it's only up from here.